Hey. Hello everyone, I'm Emma. And today we talk about overthinking. So, I want you to try something with me. Right now. Stop whatever you're doing, and just listen. To the silence. Or the noise around you. The hum of your computer, maybe. The sound of your own breathing. Just for a second. Notice how, for that tiny moment, your mind stopped. It was just here. With me. And now, watch what happens next. A thought arrives. Maybe it's, this is a bit strange. And then another. What is she talking about? And another. I should check my phone. And another. I have that email to send. And another. What if I forgot to send it? What will my boss think? And another. My boss was quiet today. Does that mean something? And another. Maybe I'm not doing a good job. And another. If I lose my job, how will I pay rent? And another. In less than 5 seconds, we went from peaceful silence to full-blown career and life crisis. That is the magic trick of overthinking. It's not just thinking. It's thinking on steroids. It's thinking that multiplies in the dark, feeds on worry, and builds entire horror movies inside a perfectly peaceful afternoon. And my question for you today is simple. What if you could turn the projector off? I'm Emma. And today, we're not just going to talk about overthinking. We're going to sit with it. Understand its strange, annoying, but ultimately protective language. We're going to see it for what it is. A well-meaning, but terribly misguided bodyguard for your heart. And then, gently, we're going to learn how to thank it for its service, and send it home for the night. So, let's start with the simplest question. What is overthinking, really? It feels like a storm in your head, right? A loop. A broken record. What if? Why did I? What will they? It's exhausting. It's like being stuck in mental mud. You're running on a treadmill of worry, but you're going absolutely nowhere. But here's the first key. Overthinking is not your enemy. Say that with me. It is not my enemy. It's a part of you that is desperately trying to solve a problem. It's your ancient brain, the part that kept our ancestors alive, screaming, danger. Predator. The problem is, there's no saber-toothed tiger. There's just an unanswered text message. But to that ancient part of your brain, social rejection feels like a threat to survival. So it kicks into overdrive. Analyze every word you sent. Replay the conversation. Predict every possible bad outcome. Must. Solve. Problem. It's trying to help. It really is. But its help is like using a fire hose to water a small plant. You're just going to flood everything and tear up the roots. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine you have a small pebble in your shoe. A tiny thing. A normal thinking brain says, oh, a pebble. Annoying. And you stop, take off your shoe, shake it out, and move on. 2 seconds. The overthinking brain. It's a different story. It feels the pebble and says, this is a major system failure. Why is there a pebble? Did I walk on the wrong path? This pebble could cause a blister. That blister could get infected. If it gets infected, I can't walk. If I can't walk, I can't go to work. If I can't go to work, I'll lose my job. Losing my job means financial ruin. Financial ruin means I'll lose my home. I'll end up alone and destitute, all because of this pebble. I must analyze the type of pebble, the angle of insertion, the thread count of my socks, and develop a 50-page contingency plan for future pebble-related incidents. Sounds silly, right? But that is exactly what we do with a vague comment from a friend, a minor mistake at work, a future plan that's uncertain. We take the pebble and build a whole disaster movie around it. So, what's the way out? The first, most powerful step is also the simplest. It's not to fight the thoughts. Trying to stop thinking is like trying to stop the waves in the ocean. You'll just drown trying. The trick is to learn to float. To observe. I want you to imagine your thoughts are like clouds. Big, dark, stormy clouds sometimes. Fluffy, light ones other times. You are the sky. The sky does not cling to the clouds. It does not argue with them. It does not try to push them away. The clouds simply drift across the vast, open, peaceful space of the sky. A thought is just a cloud. I'm a failure is a cloud. She hates me is a cloud. I'll never figure this out is a cloud. See them. Acknowledge them. Ah, there's the I'm a failure cloud again. Hello, old friend. And then, let it drift. This is what mindfulness really is. It's not some fancy, spiritual escape. It's practical psychology. It's stepping back from the movie screen and remembering you are the watcher, not the actor being chased by the monster. Try it now. Just sit back. Take a breath. And for 1 minute, just watch your thoughts. Don't follow them down their rabbit holes. Don't judge them. Just label them. Thinking about work. Worrying. Planning. Remembering. It creates a tiny space. And in that space, there is freedom. Now, the second tool. Your overthinking brain is a problem-solving machine that's been given a problem it cannot solve. Why? Because most overthinking is about the past, which is gone, or the future, which is imaginary. Think of it like this. You're using a search engine. You type in a question about the past. Why did I say that stupid thing 3 years ago? The search engine spins and spins. It cannot give you an answer that will satisfy you. It's garbage data. The event is over. Or you type in a future question. What will happen in my meeting next month? The search engine panics. It has no data. So it starts making up stories, projecting all your fears, creating 1,000 possible scripts. Most of them are horror scripts. So, we must give our problem solver a real, present moment problem it can actually handle. We must ground it. This is shockingly simple. Use your senses. Right now, wherever you are, look around and find 5 things you can see. The lamp, the blue pen, the speck on the wall, the window, your own hand. 4 things you can feel. The fabric of your shirt, the floor under your feet, the air on your skin, the weight of your body in the chair. 3 things you can hear. The distant traffic, the clock ticking, your own breath. 2 things you can smell. The air, maybe your coffee. 1 thing you can taste. The last trace of your drink, or just the taste in your mouth. Do this. Seriously, pause the video and do it. What happened? Your mind, which was lost in a storm about the past or future, was instantly pulled into your body. Into the here and now. The real world. The overthinking loop is broken. It has to be. The brain can't fully obsess about a future meeting and also count the colors in your rug at the same time. It's a temporary reset button. And you can press it anytime. Now, let's get a bit deeper. Why do we do this? What's the payoff? It feels terrible. So why is it so addictive? Because on some level, we believe that worrying about a problem is the same as working on it. We think if we torture ourselves enough with a what ifs, we'll be prepared. We'll control the outcome. It's an illusion of control. We'd rather live in the painful, familiar prison of worry than step into the uncertain, open field of the unknown. The philosopher Alan Watts said it beautifully. He said worrying is like rocking in a rocking chair. It gives you something to do. It feels like you're moving. But it doesn't get you anywhere. You are rocking, rocking, rocking with worry. And life is passing by outside the window. So how do we step out of the chair? We make friends with uncertainty. We accept that we are not the directors of this universe. We are participants. We can plan, yes. We can act, yes. But we cannot control every outcome. The overthinker is like a person at the airport, trying to control the wind patterns for every plane. It's exhausting and impossible. You must practice saying, I don't know. And be okay with it. I don't know what they think of me. I don't know how this will turn out. I don't know the perfect next step. It's terrifying at first. It feels like free fall. But it's also the most honest and liberating place you can be. From I don't know, real curiosity and action can grow. From I must know for sure, only paralysis grows. This leads to action. Tiny, small, almost laughably small action. Overthinking thrives in stillness. In the space between decisions. Action kills it. Not giant, life-changing action. Micro-action. Your mind is spinning about a big project. Don't try to solve the whole project. Just open a document. Just write one sentence. Just get the first book from the shelf. Your mind is spinning about a difficult conversation. Don't rehearse it for the 100th time. Just send a text that says, hey, can we chat sometime this week? That's it. You are shifting the energy from the mental world to the physical world. You are building a bridge from the prison of your thoughts back to reality. One small, solid brick at a time. And finally, we must talk about compassion. Mainly, compassion for yourself. That voice that overthinks. It's not a monster. It's a scared child. It's the part of you that got hurt once and is determined to never let it happen again. So it builds huge walls, analyzes every threat, and never lets its guard down. Talk to it. Seriously. When you feel the spiral starting, put a hand on your heart. Feel the actual, physical beating of it in your chest. And say, kindly, to that part of you, I hear you. You're trying to protect me. Thank you. But I've got this now. We are safe right now. It sounds simple. Maybe too simple. But this is the blend of psychology and philosophy. This is the deep work. You are not silencing a part of yourself. You are integrating it. You are letting it know it can stand down. The war is over. So, here we are. At the end of our chat. We started by listening to the silence. And then we watched the thoughts come. We saw them for what they are. Clouds in our sky, well-meaning but misguided protectors, fire hoses aimed at small plants. We learned to watch them. To ground ourselves in the real, sensory world. To make friends with I don't know. To take a tiny, physical step forward. And to speak to ourselves with the kindness we would offer a dear friend. This isn't a one-time fix. It's a practice. Like building a muscle. Some days, the clouds will be stormy. Some days, the pebble will feel like a boulder. That's okay. Just come back. Come back to your breath. Come back to this room, right now. Come back to the sound of my voice. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. The vast, quiet, peaceful sky that holds them all. And in that knowing, there is a profound and simple freedom. The freedom to stop rocking in the chair. To step out onto the porch. To feel the sun on your face. And to simply be here. Not lost in yesterday, not anxious about tomorrow. But here. Fully, complete, your life is waiting for you, right here, in this very moment. And it's far more interesting, more real, and more beautiful than any story your overthinking mind could ever create. So close your eyes. Take one deep, slow breath. And let it all go. Just for now. Just for this single, perfect breath. You are okay. You are here. And that is enough. Okay, bye everyone, see you next video.